My name is Jacob and I started a software business at the beginning of May. While on release, we had really good growth initially. Here are a few reasons why growth has stagnated. My product resides within the powerlifting space, specifically managing powerlifting meets. Therefore, my target avatar to sell to are meet directors. I believe my business is constrained by a few things, specifically advertising. I'm blocked in advertising because I can't produce a demo to use to show to meet directors when I do my cold outreach. And the demo is being held up because there are certain features that are really hard to implement. And while you may think powerlifting is easy to understand, it's literally just squat, bench, and deadlift, there's a lot of nuances when it comes to actually managing the meets. Let me show you. So during meets, attempts are organized in ascending order, meaning the person with the lightest attempt goes first and the heaviest attempt goes last. But this is per attempt and per flight. So it says 140, 150, 170, and that's in ascending order. The thing is, the order can change for these attempts. So it has to organize based on a per lift, per attempt basis. Another thing that's hard is alternating between flights, because how it works is flight 1 will do their squat 1, squat 2, and squat 3, and then it'll go to flight 2, squat 1, squat 2, and squat 3, and so on and so forth. And then once it gets to the end, everybody goes to bench and it starts again at flight 1. That interaction, along with the reorganization based on attempts and all the little things in between, is really hard to do. I have it working right now, but the only thing is the board that actually displays their information is slow. So let me show you. So let's say the judges put this guy's attempt in. So this is Larry, right? So it shows here Larry, his attempt, and his information. So when the judges actually submit their attempt, it shows their decisions right here. It switches, but this thing that's connected to the board doesn't actually update within 15 seconds, which is really weird because I have a WebSocket firing. Let me show you. Well, first let's wait for the thing to go. So we're still waiting, still waiting. We're waiting for it to switch to Bob. Oh my God, I don't even know if it's gonna switch to Bob at this point. There we go, it switched to Bob. That was like 30 seconds actually. That's really bad. So let me show you the code. So it's pretty, the code looks like spaghetti code, but it's pretty simple to understand. So we just order the flight right here. So here's the sort, we order the flight. We filter whether it's like an already judged attempt or not, and then we find the first one that's not judged, and then here we're just sorting if it's like the attempt 1, 2, or 3, or it needs to go to the next attempt, this and that. So this right here is what categorizes the current attempt. It literally just sets the attempt ID, which is its own table, like the attempt has its own table, so it sets that, and then it calls to the front end through this WebSocket to actually update that card. So the card is right here. It receives that call, and it's supposed to refetch the information for that actual card. I don't know what's going on. I've been troubleshooting it for 12 plus hours, or maybe even 15 plus hours now, and I don't know why this is firing 30 seconds later. It's really making me mad. I've refactored this code 3 times already, and it comes to the same thing where it's it fires so late, and I don't really know what's going on. I'm thinking about refactoring again, but I'm not sure. So this is what's causing a really, really big holdup. So I have to find a solution to this really soon, because there's only a few more features I need to implement, such as the scoring. That's easy. It's just a math equation based on the total and the person's body weight. And something else. What else do I need to do? The scoring. Yeah, and then another view of the meet, because this is the platform view, which is everybody on that platform lifting will see. But we need an overall view of everybody who's participating in the meet. But yeah, once we get that feature in, once we get the actual card updating really fast, we're able to make really nice demos and present them to meet directors. So that's what's holding us back from advertising. I just really hope that I can figure it out soon because it's been stressing me out a little bit and I just want to move forward. Like, I'm so done with looking at this board. But, when I run into like hard things like this, I like to think like, instead of thinking like, oh, poor me, this is so hard, all I think about is like, oh, poor everybody else who has to implement this. So, yeah, hopefully, I mean, I'm going to push through it, but yeah. Okay, this video is a little bit short, so what I wanted to do is read through $100 million offers and summarize like the first chapter. So I'm gonna read through it right now. I want to talk about like the start of it. So basically at the start, they compare business to baseball, where in baseball, if you swing for the fences, the most you can get is a home run, right? And then the most you can get if you hit a home run is a grand slam, which is 4 runs. But in business, when you swing for the fences, you're not limited to only 4 runs. You have unlimited potential when you swing for the fences. And yeah, you're gonna strike out a lot, but you only need one to hit it big. Like by big meaning like 1,000-fold, 100,000-fold, 100,000x return on something. So the moral of the story is like you should keep on experimenting, keep on going, keep on trying things, keep on failing, keep on learning. So it's pretty good. I'm really excited to like read through this book. I wanted to like structure it in a way to where like maybe we could like read it together and do like a reading club every video post, which is gonna be like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But I'm not sure. If y'all have ideas, let me know what y'all think of that, because I'd be down to do that. What I've been thinking about recently is like it's really hard to keep going sometimes. Like you just have to like I don't know, you just have to think about like what I like to think about when it's hard. It's like I was talking to a kid the other day and he was like he's a lot younger than me, but he DM'd me on Instagram and he was asking like, oh, should I do this? Should I program this thing and make this business, or should I like outsource or hire? And I gave him the advice to like do it himself so that he can learn. And then he was just like worried that it was gonna be a waste of time and he might not be able to finish it, this and that. But I told him like, what you should be like, yeah, it's okay. It's okay to be worried, but future you is gonna thank past you for acquiring the skills that future you has. So that's what you have to think about. It's like you always have to think that like, what would future you want past you to do in order for future you to succeed? So, or at least that's what I think about. I don't know. That's my way of coping with hardships, but. Yeah, hopefully by tomorrow I'll have the whole WebSocket thing working and it'll be seamless so that I can start doing cold outreach. I'd really like to record like some stuff on showing on like what I do to do cold outreach, because cold outreach is really scary. Luckily for me, I don't have to go knocking door to door. There's like a really warm audience. Meat directors are well known and they're always looking for things to improve meats. So like I'm lucky in that sense. I just have to put in the work. And I'm not scared of the work. I just have to put it in. But yeah, that's all for me. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe down below and let me know what you think. I really do want to do that reading club idea, but I don't know how I'd structure it. So if y'all have ideas, let me know below. Okay, see you in the next one.